I'm looking to put the sass into assassin.
I love this.
Really great
bus.
one this season though with the. There's a really cool thing that happens.
Oh, sorry, can't tell you.
You can't. I can't.
So, this old section.
Okay, I got a good story. The first time I met Fiona, I completely geeked out because I saw her Medea here in like 2000. And anyone see that? Did anyone see that? Oh my God, it was so fantastic. And I came up to her, it's like, hi, Michelle. I saw you on Broadway.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a bit like, you know, the way in which Van Gogh painted those olive trees. You can't look at an olive tree, again, without thinking of Van Gogh. But there's something about these two that now you can't look at any gesture they do without thinking of the opposite.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. That's well said.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I can say that, right? No? I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna send this question to Sandra. No? No. Okay. No.
Do you remember the scene where... Hold on a second. But I have a new love in my life now.
Sorry.
We just often look at each other sometimes, like maybe like look at each other and linger like a minute too long, and then we'd be like, no, don't do it, don't look at me, don't do it, and then we just like walk away from each other.
You know when you're on the tube and like you've got a song in and you're looking around and you're like, no one else is on your
wavelength.
your wavelength, but you're like, yeah.
Hey, Sandra. What are you wearing?
Oh, is it live?
Yeah.
Yay, I'm a winner.
You hang out with older members of the royal family.
When I can. Wherever I can find them. I found one at this event. It was like a Women of the World event that I'd like gate crash, broken into, climbed through a window into, whatever it was. No, but then everyone was being introduced, and Camilla Parker Bowles was approaching me with one of those like assistants behind her who like tells her who the person she's about to talk to is. You know, like Veep, the guy behind who's like this person.
Yeah.
And they were coming towards me, and she was sort of giving her ear to the phone, going, "Tell me." I didn't know she was coming round, and then her assistant's going, "Oh no, I don't know." Something, I don't know, go for it. It was like, "Hello." And then like a TV camera was like on us, and I was like, this is gonna go wrong. And then she was like, who the fuck are you? Why are you an important woman? And I was like, I don't know how I've got here, but and then I said, I'm a writer and I write TV shows, and I'm actually, and I just thought I had to get women into it. So I was like, I'm writing a show at the moment about a female assassin and a female MI5 agent, and they're kind of chasing each other around the world. And she was like, oh, lovely. And I was like, yeah, it's a lot of girl-on-girl action. But she absolutely does that. I went, oh, we all like a bit of that, don't we?
Yeah. Climbing a wall and just feeling like I was like fucking James Bond. I was like, wow. Yeah. Someone get a picture of me up this wall. It's like the coolest thing I've ever done.
Ultimate best bitchy resting face.
I think a good sucking of the cheek.
So it's really like...
Maybe not as...
Not strong?
They're sucking it so much.
You don't know the half of it.
I usually like, from some night shoots, I just like throw myself in the shower at like 3 a.m. Just like, ugh.
All cards hay for you.
God, I've had so many regrets about telling you guys about this story. Okay. Occasionally, backstage, there are some japes with actors, you know.
Sure.
You know. Yeah. That keep the other actors kind of entertained when it's a really long run. And I'm really sorry, Mum, that I'm telling this story. And there was one, I was doing Hay Fever, and it was a 3-month run, and there was one moment, on the stage where I was off stage with this other actor, Sam, and one of the other actors, one of the characters played by Freddie Fox, would storm across the stage, open this door, and we'd be standing behind the door, masked from the audience, and he had to go, and then he'd slam the door and run back onto the stage. And so we always used to do something kind of quirky behind the door to make him laugh. And every night, and we started off by doing a little like, ooh, like we're kissing, or like, oh, we put a funny hat on Sam. But it was 3 months long, this run, and we had to up the game every night, every single night. And so we started getting the stage management involved, and there were massive like hot dog costumes, and like things. We brought people from outside to come in. So every time Freddie would open the door, he'd be like really excited, and he'd be like, and then we'd be like, and then we had to change really quickly and then run onto stage, and the other cast members could see it. And it was building and building, and we were running out of ideas, and there was like a week left, and we were exhausting ourselves. And then suddenly it was getting to the last night, and we were like, we have to have a big finish. Like, what are we going to do for Freddie? And neither of us could think of anything. And suddenly we did the matinee, and we'd done this kind of wild, kind of like spangly, glittery thing. And then on the final performance, we had nothing. And we were like, we have to do something. We have to do something. We could hear Freddie coming across the stage, and we were like, we haven't thought of anything. Sam just said, just, I know, I've got it. But just show them your asshole. I was like, what? That's awful. He was like, it's brilliant. The stage management around me going, perfect. Your actual asshole. But I just thought, do that. And I was like, really? And they're like turning me around. I was like, is this going to be good? And they were like, yeah. I had this huge pink skirt on. No, it's a horrendous story. And I had this huge pink skirt on, and everyone was like, it's gonna be great. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna be, oh my God, what's happening? And I was leaning down, and then Freddie was running along, and I was like bent over with the stage management, like, and then he opened the door, and Freddie just went, oh. I was standing there like, oh God, everything's gone quiet. And then I turned around and I saw like the glitterati of the London stage, like Olivia Colman, Lindsay Duncan, Kevin McNally, all going, yeah, too far.
Oh, God. Is it doomed from the start?
Isn't that the question?
Oh, you're so smooth. I hate it.
This feels like a prom photo to me. I don't know what were you guys thinking?
What was that for?
I was...
What was that for? And how is that out there?
That's like your graduation photo. You were in high school together.
Okay.
You look at
Oh
it.
my God. That's I don't know where that was from. What were we thinking?